What's up, everyone? So it was Black Friday yesterday, and I knew that Petco and PetSmart were gonna have some pretty crazy sales, like 50% off plants, fish, and vertebrates, and as well as 50% off on some canister filters. And I've wanted a canister filter for a while. I just never could really. I never felt comfortable spending like $100 something on it, but so I got some new stuff yesterday. I kind of went crazy with the plants. So now my aquarium's a little bit out of control, but I'm gonna have to do some trimming and some aquascaping to make this thing look a little bit better and figure out, I'm really not good at like designing aquariums, so I just kind of like just put stuff in places and see if it looks good. But anyway, so I got some new plants, and actually I did do a little bit of trimming. But my Ludwigia repens that I bought, I think like a week and a half ago from Petco, the growth was just incredible, like out of this world. They all were about like that tall or so, and within like a week, you can just see how tall that one is. I mean, they were almost like sticking out of the water. Like they're happy as clams. But I started to trim them back a little bit just because they were getting really overgrown, and you can see the freaking little roots that are coming out. I gotta trim some of those back. It's just become like a big cobweb back there. So I topped those off, and then I just stuck the clippings down there, and I'll see what they do. These new guys right here, let's see, what's the name? Something like, what is that? Ammannia, gracilis, something like that. Supposedly they're pretty hardy. If my store doesn't carry them too often, but I figure what the heck, I'll buy a couple, stick them in there, see how well they do. I got some, what is that, dwarf pygmy grass right there. That's new. That's looking pretty good. And then I got these back here. What is this? Rotala indica. Those are kind of cool. I already had some. What is it, like bacopa or something like that? It looks pretty similar, but it's got those little flowers on it that kind of reminds me of like sage, I think it is, that people grow in pots. It looks pretty cool. I like those little flowers on there, so those are pretty good. And then some. I got two Malaysian Reds back there. Let me try to focus this so you can see. Two Malaysian Reds, bottom fully mature, just to fill in the back a little bit. So I just gotta shuffle some stuff around, establish my background, midground, foreground, that kind of stuff. And but I wanted to go crazy and buy a bunch of plants because I wanted to provide a lot of shelter for my fish. They can go and hide if they want to, if they're a little scared or whatever. And I just wanted to create a really natural environment for them. So. And that being said, I did want to have some open spaces because some species like that open space, and then some prefer to hide a little bit more. So let's see, what else did I buy? I think I bought. You can see those like rounder leaves, like right there. Those were supposed to be some kind of swords. I think they may have been mislabeled. Yeah, one sticker said swords, another sticker said Anubias, so I'm not really sure. Maybe someone can write in the comments what they think that is. Let me see, that leaf right there. One sticker said a sword, another one said Anubias. I really don't know. What else do I got going on? Some new Tetras, which of course I completely forgot what kind they are. They're pretty cool. They got like little red fins. They're schooling fish. I love schooling fish. I'm just a sucker for schooling fish, so they're pretty cool. They seem pretty happy. They're exploring. They're hiding at first, but they've sort of come out of their little shell, I guess. What else do I have going on in here? This guy, the tiger lotus, whatever it's called, the growth on here has just been crazy. In my last video, there's only a couple leaves. They're pretty small, and it's just starting to really explode. So I'm going to have to figure out where I want to put that before it starts taking up too much room. And then of course there's more of that Rotala indica, something like that. So anyway, yeah, it's just out of control. It looks pretty cool. It looks natural, and I just wanted to keep it simple and just have a natural looking tank. And then of course I did get the Marineland canister filter for 50% off. That was awesome. This is for up to 55 gallons. I will say I did skip a step or two while assembling it, and I paid the price. I didn't put the rubber gasket where the lid seals on to the canister body. I just assumed that that they would have that pre-installed, but I didn't pay attention to that and put everything together. It was like, hey, snapped in, it's ready to go, plugged it in, and immediately started flooding my kitchen. So that sucked a lot. And then of course my wife was like, hey, I see here on step 7 or whatever, you're supposed to put this little rubber gasket in. I'm like, oh, well, there's the step that I skipped, and I paid the price. But now I got that going. It's just insane. I might do a separate video where I take it apart to show the inside, but the flow on this thing is just crazy. It's like a couple hundred gallons per hour, I think. It's awesome. So I got that for 50% off. And then the last thing that I'll end is this stand. It's supposed to be like $160 or something like that. I got it. I got this also. Sorry, hang on one second. I got this 50% off, and it is particle board, which kind of scares me a little bit. I definitely had to do my own sort of modifications to get it to go together. I hate particle board. I hate this, the instruction booklets that come with it. They don't use any words. It's just pictures, and of course they never go together the way that they're supposed to. And so it's kind of scary putting like 300 something pounds on there. But I sat on it for a while, and I'm like 220. So and it seemed to seemed to hold me up pretty well. So I guess it's all right. But it's a cool cabinet. It's got adjustable shelving. I can tuck away all my ugly stuff. A lot of cords. I have extension cords in there with timers, and under there I have another extension cord with a timer. And that all, it just used to be like spilling out from behind, and now it's all just kind of tucked away neatly. Then the last thing I'm going to highlight real quick is my little do-it-yourself CO2 system. What's his name? The king of DIY, the king of do-it-yourself. He's got a video highlighting this, so I'm not going to go into it too much. But this thing's really cool. It's like $15. Comes with all the tubing and the pieces you need to do a little sort of do-it-yourself pressurized CO2 system. So it comes, it even comes with a gauge. You can see my pressure is a little low there. It's supposed to be in the green, but I gotta tinker with it. But so far, you can see bubbles coming out from there. Out of focus, sorry. Yeah, you can see the bubbles coming out. I gotta adjust that. And then I have a glass diffuser coming, so that's why you see that ugly tube coming through. But that those bubbles are all coming from that little blue air stone back there, which is from that. So $15 plus the the 2 soda bottles, some citric acid, baking soda, and you're good to go. And you got CO2. So that's pretty much all for this video. Let me know, in the comments what you think. If you have any suggestions for how I should arrange the plants, or if you think it looks fine the way it is, tell me. Or if you think it's horrendous, likewise, let me know. And if you have a second, subscribe, because I'm going to be putting up more videos as I rearrange the tank and trim some plants and add new stuff. So if you're interested in seeing the journey and the progress, definitely subscribe so you can see that. So stay tuned, and I'll probably have a new video up in a couple days. See you guys.